For computer users, a few mouse clicks could mean the difference between staying online and losing internet connections this summer. Unknown to most of them, their problem began when international hackers ran an online advertising scam to take control of infected computers around the world. In a highly unusual response, the FBI set up a safety net months ago using government computers to prevent internet disruptions for those infected users. But that system is to be shut down. The FBI is encouraging users to visit a website run by its security partner, www.dcwg.org, that will inform you whether you're infected and explain how to fix the problem. After July 9th, infected users will not be able to connect to the internet. Lauren Weinstein, an expert on the internet with us. This is a bizarre story, Lauren.
Yeah, it's not only bizarre, but it's something that we really have to pay attention to, because there's going to be a significant number of people that are going to be surprised when the switch gets thrown on this one. Yeah, what happened is that the Trojan, the malware that's responsible for the fundamental nature of this problem, has been around for some years, and at its peak, apparently, probably infected somewhere around 14 million systems.
Oh my gosh!
And this is PCs and Macs. So people with Macs aren't immune from this one. So what the FBI did in conjunction with various commercial entities and such is they actually found the Estonian, I believe they were, folks who were running this giant botnet, and what they were doing is they were changing the DNS settings in people's computers so that when, for example, if you went to coasttocoastam.com, you would get there, but you would get there via this infected network. In other words, through this infected DNS service.
They take you that way.
Or changed in your computer. And it's always possible to change those back to what they should be. You can use your ISP servers, you can use Google servers, whatever. But you have to know how to do it, and it's not obvious. So what happened is when they shut down those servers, the FBI, in conjunction with a commercial operation, or rather nonprofit operation, put replacement servers in place so that people's internet access wouldn't be disrupted. Because it was easier to do that than to try to explain to everyone how to change all these settings on their computers. And keep in mind that not only did this virus change your addresses, it also made you vulnerable to other infections because it turned off antivirus software to protect itself. But the thing is, the courts didn't want this to go this way indefinitely. So they originally had a deadline in March. And people said, if we just turn this off now, there's going to be hundreds of thousands or more people that are suddenly not going to have internet service. They depend on it. These could be in hospitals. They could be in important businesses. At one point, half the Fortune 500 had computers that were apparently infected. So they got an extension to July 9th. But it doesn't look at the moment like there's going to be any extensions beyond that. So it's really, really important that people check their systems before July 9th, and ideally tonight, tomorrow. Don't wait for the deadline to come.
So this website they gave us, that's the one we should use.
Well, I actually have a posting that gives a lot more information on this and gives a number of links. It gives some background discussion. It gives a site that can be used to check directly. It gives some additional reading. It points to the FBI discussion also. So that might be a good starting point also for people that want to learn about this.
What website is that, Lauren?
The easiest way to find it is just to go to my site, vortex.com, vortex.com, and right under the Vortex logo, there's a link that says DNS Changer Info. That's the name of the Trojan.
Okay.
Vortex.com, DNS Changer Info. Click there, it goes to my posting, and then there's links from there that'll hopefully help people.
Okay, great information. You might go offline on July 9th, so definitely go to Lauren's website, linked up at coasttocoastam.com for you right now, and check that out and see if your computer's infected that way.